Hi folks, hope you're well. Talking about that point of the last video, about the fact that we don't want to give up on people, we don't want people to go to hell, etc, etc, but they choose their paths, yes. Look, the reality is, if people in church, if they think that they've got something that I need, and I don't have anything that they need, then okay. That's the point. If I've got things that they need, then who should be the one who changes? Me or them? Should it be me changing the way I say things, or should it be them who go to God and ask God to help them to receive? Do they go to God about it? No. No. No, that's the point. People should be going to God, but they're not. They're coming to me. They're expecting me to be more sensitive rather than going to God and asking God, is there a better way that they can do things to receive? Maybe they can ask questions. Maybe if they don't understand, they can ask me, is there a different way you can explain it? But no, they want me to be more sensitive rather than them changing. No, then you don't receive. What? You think I owe you? You think I owe you that I should come back and come back and come back and come back and come back? For what reason? What have you done? Seriously, what have you done? What effort have you made that would suggest that I should owe you in any way, shape or form? Any of you? Nothing at all. Nothing. The people in the Community Church of God, they know that my car didn't pass the MOT. Has any of them says, can we help you in any way? Can we ask the church to get some money so you can get your car sorted? No. Right? They know that I'm living in a place that's really, really bad. Has any of those people said, oh, yeah, can we help you with that? No. No, not at all. They want me to change so I can help them. Sod off. No. And look, it's not about saying to people, you've got to earn the right. It's not about that. But it is about saying, come on, I've gone back and 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 back. All you get is the same crap. All you get is the same stuff. The reality is, I couldn't care less. If people in that church or any other church do not recognise that God has given me something worth them listening to, then okay. Because in the future they will realise that and it'll be too late. Well, excuse me, you can't blame me that you didn't realise. You can't blame me that you didn't listen. Yeah. Well, that's the point, isn't it? Trying to blame everyone else because you didn't actually listen and try to receive. Yeah. Receiving is your job, not mine. My job is about talking truth. As I said before, truth is still truth, even if you don't believe. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that what I said is not truth, just because you didn't believe. It's still truth. So therefore, okay, I'm okay. I've got that knowledge. I'm fine, thank you very much indeed. So therefore, the whole point that people in church think that I need them. No. Some of my most painful times over the last couple of years is times I spent in those churches as what they would consider as a member of those churches. Bloody horrendous. Seriously, looking at what they're doing. In the Community Church of God, during COVID, on with the online meetings, Manuel asking God to help the world, the doctors and the hospitals and GPs, asking God to help them to take care of COVID and cancer. When you're in a Pentecostal church, and you see people saying, "Oh, well done, Pastor, well done, good prayer, oh, well done," and you're thinking, "Excuse me, you bloody idiots! Do you know anything about your church? Or the reason why the Pentecostal church was created by God? Do you understand anything at all? Or do you only want to please people?" And that's the point. If they only want to please people, then good. Do that. Do that. You've chosen your path. Enjoy it. Because obviously people will be happy with you. But that's the point, really. When you go to hell, and they are in hell themselves, and they know that you should have helped them to know truth, will they still be happy with you? No. As I said before, pastors in hell. There's going to be a lot of pastors in hell. There already is, but there's going to be even more pastors in hell as time goes on. And their hell is going to be worse than anyone else's, because they were the ones who were supposed to be helping people and teaching people, but they weren't. It's like, as I say, this pastor at this Community Church of God, him, not understanding that his job is to help people. Like when Mrs. B went to him and said, "Will you ban that person from church?" He had a job to do. He could have helped the church to understand how to deal with being offended. And not deal with that. He can help them to know what happens when you don't deal with it and how to deal with it. Did he do that? No. He didn't do that because he didn't care about helping them. All he cared about was, okay, if I don't do that, she could complain to other people, and that could hurt me. So therefore, obviously, I should actually say no and help her to deal with her issues, and say to her she's wrong for asking that. But if I do that, people won't like me. Right? Yeah. And that's the point. And so when you're dealing with people, and that is our understanding, when your churches are safe space churches where people get offended and they want you to be banned for that thing, whatever it is, then okay, let them do that. I don't care. If they want to do that, they can do that. I won't go back to that church anymore. Well, because my job was telling the pastor to go to the Father and tell the other people to go to the Father. If he doesn't do that, okay. It's not my problem. It's theirs. Those people choose to have that pastor rather than going to the Father. Okay? That was up to them. Completely up to them. So there you go. Enjoy. Bye bye.